In today's video, we are going to show you how to use Genially for an interactive classroom. And this is part of our complete Genially tutorial series designed to help you master the platform step by step. If you haven't watched our first video on how to use Genially, make sure to check it out on our YouTube channel. That beginner-friendly walkthrough covers the fundamentals and will make this classroom-focused tutorial much easier to follow. And do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be updated whenever we release new content in this series. And if you are ready to start creating interactive lessons, presentations, and engaging digital activities for your student, you can also use our affiliate link in the description below to get started with Genially today. So let's begin by going to the templates section, which can be found on the left side area of our dashboard. Here, you will see different categories like games and challenges, quizzes and surveys, presentations, branching scenarios, courses, infographics, digital publishing, and videos. For classroom engagement, I recommend starting with a quiz template. Press the search button, and from here, you can choose from all of these templates that is available in Genially. Remember, each time you see a template that has a watermark, that means you need to subscribe to the premium plan. Otherwise, if you don't see anything like that at all, that means it's free to use. Let's say in this instance, we're going to be choosing this template. I want you to click on it so that you can check if this is the right template that represents your brand, logo, and identity. If you're happy with this, all I have to do is click the use this template, and what will happen is you will be forwarded to the editor, which is where the magic happens. Now inside the editor, you can simply add interactive elements on the left side area. For example, if you wanted to add a text button, you can do so right here. You can put in like an open window, show tooltip, play an audio, or drag and drop, or go to page or a web link. In my case, I'm going to put in a web link, and that is going to be our YouTube channel. I am going to copy that link and go back to Genially. So whenever they click that link, they will be redirected to our YouTube channel. Remember to use our affiliate link in the video description below to get started. Now, for the text button right here, if you want to put in a different caption for that, let's say I'm gonna put in like this, and you can drag this button, resize it, pan it over, it's up to you. You have the freedom and the creativity to work on the editor. I'm gonna skip this small dialog box. Now, after adding an interactive elements, you can also, let's say, put in an effective sticker, drag and drop it on the editor. You can resize, you can add as many as interactive element as you can. For example, let's say we're gonna use this hand for celebration. I'm gonna click this, I'm gonna drag it here, okay? Like for example, this one has an audio. I'm going to put it here, all right? Now for the audio, you see you can add a show tooltip right here if you want to add a label. Okay, so let's say we're gonna put in something like here, and then you can customize the font size, font color right here. Click on the save. If you wanted to add an image, you can do that as well. Now in this case, that's gonna be our logo. I'm going to find it here. Okay, so let's say this one. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter so that you guys can see it without cluttering and obstructing our interactive classroom. Now I'm going back to the interactive elements. Let's say I'm going to add more options here. Let's say reveal. If you want to add a full reveal right here, that's going to be around here. Okay. Click the save button. And then after that is the interactive questions. For the interactive questions, you can choose from a question banks right here. You can create questions with AI if you want, or import a spreadsheet. It's up to you. It's a matter of preferences. So if you don't want to start from scratch, you can utilize the AI. For example, describe the topic, add a PDF. You can choose from a different type. Is it going to be like a single choice, multiple choice, or true or false? Open response, short answer. These options requires a premium plan. For now, fill in a blank, click the create button. It's generating a question for you. You just have to wait for it. Once it's done, all right, you can click the create button right here. And then after that is going to be some of the more options for the interactive questions. If you want to have a branching scenarios like decision points, you can do that. For example, it's a new feature here in Genially. If you want to add an option, let's say add an option here. If you want, I'm going to resize this to make it easier. But for example, if you added a branching scenario by mistake, click the three dots icon, click the delete button. All right. Put a description here. And then on the insert section, if you wanted to upload an image, you can do that, or a video. You can choose from an AI image, which requires you to subscribe to the premium plan from your device or via link or URL. It's up to you. Now, once the image has been added, all right, so you can add small details here. For example, that's going to be our main information, which is going to be our logo. And then on the style, if you want to add more style here, you can do so. But this is more of like to reflect your brand logo and identity. For the background, we have already covered that. So basically, we have created an interactive page. Now, to make it more interesting, all right, you see, there is a show option here if you want to preview your presentation. Click the Control+P in your Windows. But if you're using Mac, that's going to be Command+P. As you can see, our presentation is generally interactive. Okay, it's going to be, my students going to love this for sure. You see, if you want to show the interactive elements that you have added, this is essentially the back end of your classroom presentation. All right, so these are going to be the interactive elements. And then on the top corner, you have the preferences of the gear icon if you want to display the logo. Allow sharing, enable full screen, enable zoom if you want, so that whenever you present this to your classroom, you have multiple options. Now, you can also check the intuitiveness for both the desktop view and the mobile view. And as you may notice, it's intuitive, it's responsive. While doing that, on the top right again, there is the present option. You can select the show creation. That will enable you to present the interactive classroom in a full screen. So this is essentially the preview. Okay, so we have all these elements ready for interaction. Now you can put in the audio. And if you want to share this, for example, if you wanted to have a feedback from your supervisor, your principal, your guidance counselor, your client, you can do so. You can copy the link, or if you want to view the Genially, you can do that as well, which will forward you to a new page. Now, after that, you can also insert this if you are, let's say, working on a website. If you wanted to share this to your student, you can do so. Open your website and then copy the URL code and embed it. Now, interactivity means sharing it to your social media platforms. These are the available if you wanted to share your content in just a second and watch it go viral. But the most important part to make your interactive classroom using and utilizing Genially is using these groups via Google Classroom and Microsoft Teams. In my case, I am choosing Google Classroom, which will forward me to my account here. I'm going to create a class. I am going to put in a different class name. Section is here, level, subject, room, and click the create button. Now, click the three dots icon, copy the invite link so that your students will be able to join your classroom for an interactive presentation using Genially. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions or suggestions, Drop them in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. And remember to use our affiliate link in the video description below to get started. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.